After the break, we'll bring you technology news.
New Mercedes GLA.
In our technology segment today, we'll be talking about wearables. Wearables are any item worn on a daily basis that have an electronic device or mini computer embedded in the item. These items include, but are not limited to, watches, contact lenses, eyewear, bracelets, rings, and clothing. This summer, we saw technology in the market skyrocket. We asked one of the founders of this technology if there would be any updates to wearables. And we were told by Mr. Singleton that there would be several updates to improve the user's experience. He said these updates would be to the navigation and voice activation software for the user's wearables. Currently, the most used wearables are watches such as the LG G Watch, the Moto 360, and the Samsung Gear Live. The initial introductions of wearables required that users keep their smartphone with them for the product to function properly. In the spring of this year, we reported that many thought wearables would be short-lived. This was partly due to Nike laying off most of the team responsible for the technology. The concern was that there wasn't enough interest in the technology to survive its infancy. Whereas Sony, who is currently one of the biggest users of this platform, originally rejected the Android Wear. In late October, many of its users saw its first updates. These included GPS support, which made it possible for the Wear's app to track the wearable without their smartphone nearby. Another update enabled direct Bluetooth pairing, which allowed the user to listen to music without their smartphone. Lastly, Google provided tens of thousands of apps for wearables in their Play Store. While these are just a small amount of updates, Google appears to understand that wearables need to work independently from their smartphone. On the 25th of October, the Moto 360 timepiece received its first update, which improved its battery life. This particular device required 80% charge for the device to perform various functions, such as timely time checks, user interface tweaks, and Bluetooth usage. While this technology is still in its infancy, there are thousands of users worldwide who are currently using the technology to enhance their daily lives. Unfortunately, many still don't see the value in this technology. This is similar to the introduction of computers to the market over 20 years ago. Today, there is a computer, a laptop, an iPad, or television in almost every room of every home. It is this reporter's opinion that the same will happen over the next 10 years with wearables. By the year 2034, wearables will become commonplace in the life of every individual. With that, I turn you over to sports and the painful loss that the Ravens suffered this weekend with Jim Gillette.